allergies, so I apologize. I promise I'm not I'm not spreading anything. My name's Kristin Caborn. I'm the Director of Park Planning at GAI Consultants. Thank you so much for having us back tonight. Looking forward to talking to you about both Chisholm Park and Florida Avenue this evening. These are very brief presentations. It's going over a lot of the information that you have already seen. So if you have any questions for me, please, by all means, feel free to ask. Kelly? Just a real quick overview of the public engagement that we did. Because we started this program after COVID, we created in-house a website to solicit public feedback. We actually had quite a bit of responses. We had a lot of the activities that we would typically do at an in-person meeting available on the website. City helped us advertise it, and we got quite a bit of participation that way. And then a little bit later on in the summer, we did a live Zoom public meeting where we also mirrored a lot of the things that we asked on the website and were able to get some additional information. So this is the summary, the park program. When we talk about park programs, we talk about the types of things that people want to do in the park, and this formed the basis for what we designed in the master plan. We heard that people wanted multi-use and walking trails. Of course, there's already quite a bit of that at Chisholm Park that people are taking advantage of. More picnic opportunities, nature-themed play or obstacle course, fishing pier, native plant landscape, educational signage, observation tower, somewhere where you can get up above the tree canopy and see the lake and do some bird watching. Very passive but very popular outdoor recreation activity. Open beach area, kayaking and boating with rental options, so an opportunity for an outfitter to be on site and be able to provide rentals. A splash pad, a dog park, improved parking, and improved restroom. And I do want to make a note about the parking facilities. Right now, the parking is really right on the lake, and that's some pretty pristine real estate. So we looked at that really hard, and how can we meet the Battle of Narcoossee's needs? How can we meet the heavy boat traffic needs on the weekends with people who want to launch their boats? So we looked at parking and circulation with a very critical eye on how we could solve some of that. Final master plan. Boy, that's really small. I think I have the same problem as OUC. Next slide. Oh, we have zoom-ins. Okay, great. Look at that. Again, zoom in of the boat ramp, the dog park area, the parking area, the existing ball field, some additional parking that helps clean that area up a little bit. As you move south, you can see the beach seawall that's running along the beach. Picture what you have at Lakefront Park right now with the opportunity for people to sit and relax on the beach wall. Next slide. Zoom in on the fishing pier, splash pad, picnic area, and pavilions. You can see the beach area here, the curvilinear seawall that we designed as part of it, the observation tower coming out over the swimming area. This gives you a great opportunity to be able to observe birds and get up a little bit higher and see the park activity as well as the lake activity. You can see the kayak drop-off is coming into the bottom of the frame there as well. You can see we've got some dedicated parking for that. One of the things that we really wanted to do is not build massive parking lots that you had to drive in and circle around for parking. We wanted the parking to feel like a natural part of the park and not like we're paving paradise, because it's such a beautiful park, and the tree canopy, it would be interrupted if we tried to put in some large parking lots. And here's our remote parking. I mentioned the pond that's existing that we may expand that can be stocked to enhance the fishing opportunities, especially for Learn to Fish programs. And then we've got another trailhead that can serve. We actually are looking at the trail running along Rummel Road from Chisholm to Lakefront Park. So once you get into Chisholm Park, you can continue on into the park and have additional trailhead opportunities, or you can stop at adjacent to Heavenly Hooves. Here's a zoom in on the trailhead that I was just talking about as you get down further south in the park. If someone just wanted to come in and use the trails, we're going to have a shade pavilion there and some parking. Just a real quick update on the trail connection, which is not, that project is not as far advanced as the park project is, but we are looking at the most logical cross sections for connecting the two parks. You can switch. You can see here's the length right now. The section that we're looking at, we've got a drainage swale. Of course, this is a rural cross-section of road, 26-foot travelway, a vegetative buffer, a 10-foot trail, and then another vegetative buffer, all of that taking place in the right-of-way. So the cost for all this fun, bottom line, is about $5 million. We don't have the cost yet. Again, I said the project for the trail connection to Lakefront Park is not as far advanced. So we're looking at this. I know that the city staff is asking this evening for you all to adopt the master plan. One of the advantages, of course, to adopting the master plan is to be able to leverage it for grants. You get higher points with FERDAP and Land and Water if you have an adopted master plan. And this, of course, can be phased over time. Does anybody have any questions?